I want to tell you the real reason we haven't started our family yet, and it's not what you think. It's not readiness, it's actually money. Here's the decision that's finally changing that and exactly what's behind it. So if you're new to the channel or you don't follow me on TikTok, just a quick recap. The financial aspect of having a child is actually two-part for us. Yes, it's expensive to have a baby, and so that needs to be part of the conversation. However, the financial stress from our student loans from pharmacy school and PA school actually have created enough stress on my body that we have determined, us and other specialists, that that is the primary driver why we're struggling to get pregnant. So yes, this is a two-part issue for us. And we're quite a few years out of graduate school now, and we've just been trying to pay down our loans as much as possible. However, pharmacy school and PA school are very expensive. And as you probably know, money does not go as far as it used to in this economy. So we've cut back here, we've cut back there. We've said no to this trip, no to hanging out with friends, no to seeing our family in a different state. And we've put a lot of other dreams on hold, including starting to try to have a family, and now we're struggling. So it finally got to the point where I was desperate. I was Googling how to make money online, how to make extra money, how to have a side biz and not, totally burn out, all the things. And then this video popped up for me on Facebook, and it was about the Freedom Formula Blueprint. And the thing that really just blew me away was that the blueprint teaches you how to build an online business in just 2 hours a day. And I was already burnt out from trying to have my career and a successful marriage and all the things. It seriously felt like a sign from God, like God was opening a door for me and giving me this opportunity. So that night when my husband came home, we left the dishes in the sink and I sat him down and I showed it to him, and he had the same reaction because of course he'd been thinking about it too. And so we prayed about it and we were all in. So I wanted to break down today what that system is that is changing our family's future. So let's start with the 2-hour workday. And don't worry, at the end, I'm going to let you screenshot this, okay? So the 2-hour workday, I'm going to break this down for you because it sounds ridiculous, right? It sounds like it's not even possible, but I tell you what, I've been doing it and it is. So what the 2-hour workday includes is 30 minutes of posting free ads, 30 minutes of answering email and comments, and an hour creating and posting content. That's it. And you're probably like, how does that build a business? That makes no sense. But the reason that it does is because the rest of your system is automated. So when you post content, what you're doing is you are sharing what you're learning, sharing your experience with the blueprint, and inviting other people to grab the blueprint too. And when they do, they go into your automated system that has follow-up emails, that answers all their questions, relieves all their fears. All of that is already pre-built and it's automated. So all you have to do is do that 2 hours a day, just opening the door for people, like that Facebook video opened the door for me. Now you can get a little nuanced with it and batch some of your content so it's not exactly 2 hours every day and you frees up more time on the other days. And that's part of what I do. But that is generally what it is day to day. So number 2 is what you learn to actually put in your content. And that is attraction marketing. So what this is, it's a no-ick kind of marketing where all you're doing is you are talking to your perfect customer, which is usually a younger version or a different version of yourself before you found the blueprint. And all you're doing is you're talking and you're relating and you're creating connections, and that attracts your perfect customer. That's why it's called attraction marketing. It's so cool. So the right people find you. You're not chasing anyone. No cold messaging strangers, no, DMing, no bugging your friends and family. None of that. You don't have to do any of that. That's what I hated about like affiliate marketing or network marketing. Like I never wanted to do that. I just feel gross. You don't have to do that because your perfect customer finds you. And that's it. Now you're probably thinking, well, that sounds great, but I don't know anything about attraction marketing. I don't know how to create content. I don't know how to like post ads. What is that? So these first two you can do straight off the blueprint. And it starts to teach you all of that. But if you want more in depth, the Legacy Builders program has a community and weekly mentorship. So you are not doing it alone, not alone, okay? So what I love about the community is you get to hang out with all of the other people that are doing the 2-hour workday and working in attraction marketing. And you get to share what's working, what's not working. People celebrate each other's wins, help each other out. And on top of that, there's 3 different times throughout every week where there is mentoring. And a lot of that comes from the founder of the Legacy Builders program herself, which is amazing. And I tell you what, not doing it alone is how you stick with it. You stay consistent because every business starts from zero. So there are going to be times where you have fast growth and slow growth, and that's okay. That's part of it. But that's why the community is important so you don't quit. And as a bonus, let me add a bonus here. I messed up when I was writing a little bit. You keep 100% of what you earn in the Legacy Builders program. That is like unheard of. You do not get that in any kind of affiliate marketing, network marketing, anything. And that's because this is a master resale rights program. Now, I will say a lot of the other master resale rights programs, sometimes they keep like 20%, 40% of what you make. This program, 100% goes in your pocket. And that is why this entire system is worth it. This is the program that I chose and the way I'm building my business, because this is what's actually going to be able to create that freedom, that margin for our family to be able to have a baby or multiple kids. We love to have several running around on our homestead. Now, based on what I've learned and what I've just taught you, I truly believe that you don't have to trade your time for dollars or rely on a 9-to-5 to build a good life. That's why I started Roots and Margin, to help other burned out women stop depending on one paycheck and build something that finally works for them 24/7, like I am. I am 100% against cold messaging strangers, guilting your friends and family into buying something, and handing your hard-earned profit to a company because it was never yours to begin with. I'm against spending hours and hours sacrificed away from your family and building complicated systems from scratch. Because, by the way, in the Legacy Builders program, the automated system is already built for you. You don't have to do it. But I am for owning your own system, keeping what you earn, and building freedom that you don't have to apologize for. Because it's not really about the money, is it? It's about the choices that the money buys back. The ability to spend your time and life on what you actually love instead of what your paycheck allows. So let me hold this up again so you can screenshot it. And while I'm doing that, what is the someday that you are ready to put a date on? For us, it's starting a family. But what's yours? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to grab the Freedom Formula Blueprint that teaches you how to do this 2-hour workday to get started on your own online business, go right here to rootsandmargin.com and you can grab it for free. I'll send it right over. Okay. There you go, rootsandmargin.com. It is also in the description below. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. If you can't tell, I'm just excited to share this information because it's already changing our life so much. I'll see you in the next one.